This is Mark Watching MTC Media. We finally have it. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is set for July 29th. I think it's a coincidence that this deal gets through when Terrence Crawford signs a 2-fight deal with PBC. Now, some of the things that has been guaranteed, I think both fighters have been guaranteed 8 figures. Rematch clause goes both ways, which is very rare in boxing that it goes both ways. It usually goes one way, but it goes both ways. And I tell you what, this legitimately could end up being Leonard Hearns 1. And I'm going to tell you, if it ends up that way, no one's going to complain that you waited a couple of extra years in getting to this point. Now, Spence has the more impressive resume. Crawford doesn't have a resume to sneeze at either, but I do think that we'd all agree that Spence has the more impressive resume. As someone who loves boxing, I don't think this is one of these matches that matters who wins or not. I don't think there's a good guy and a villain. This is not Mayweather-Pacquiao. This is not Leonard Hagler, where people almost invented Hagler into the villain, somewhat even the B-side, even though Leonard had been out of boxing. This is a fight, and we're not going to oversell this, but this is not a fight that's there to save boxing, which, remember when everyone said that about Mayweather or De La Hoya, to fight to save boxing. Well, boxing is not dying. It is an event sport. It's going to stay an event sport. What this does is this just furthers a year where boxing is having a real good year. They are really getting great matchups. We saw Haney Lomachenko last week. They're getting the matchups that people want to see. Now, Canelo has to do his job. Canelo needs to fight one of those guys, whether it's Boo Boo, whether it's a Charlo, whether it's Benavidez. It's something like that the fans want to see. But for the most part, boxing is having a great year, and Spence-Crawford will probably continue that great year. And the anticipation for it and being in Vegas and everything that leads up to it. Great job by all involved to finally get it done. And I'm not going to make a preview now. We're far away from making a preview. We're not even to June yet. But definitely we'll be looking forward to the fight. It's Mark Swartz from MTC Media.